A blind applique stitch is programmed into your machine. Kind of looks like a blind hem stitch. At 1331, I'm going to show you how you use this, but I'm going to set up what I'm going to blind hem first. I've gone ahead and cut a piece of bias fabric about 1.5 inches wide, fold it in half, and it's being that it's on the bias, I can do a 1/4 inch seam, and I can kind of bend it as I go. So if you've ever seen those little vines on projects, this is the quickest, easiest way to do it. And if you were actually going to follow something, you can draw a line and then just kind of turn it, curve it as you go here. The key is that you don't overstep or come in past the center part. So if you have a wider vine, you just need to set it up so you don't come over the center part. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead. You can kind of see that this is starting to kind of fin up, and it doesn't matter what thread color you use because it's going to get covered up. Next, now I used a 1/4 inch foot to do that because I wanted a 1/4 inch seam. Next, I'm going to need to see where I'm going. So I'm going to use an optional foot number 20, an open toe foot. And I'm also going to switch my thread to be a clear thread. I do like using a thread stand when I do a clear thread. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to remove my blue and then pull, let's see, remove the spool. We don't ever want to leave thread that's not in use on our machine. And then just thread up. Now, a smaller needle would be great because you're going to make a smaller hole as you go here. And then, of course, the thin thread or invisible thread, as people call it, you can use the needle threader and it will find its way through. If you match your thread and your bobbin to be a little bit more similar to the fabric you're using, just in case it comes up to the top. Now, with clear thread, it definitely is a little stronger. So I'm going to adjust my tension right here to a little bit less, usually about 2. I have been known to go down to 1. Again, it depends on your bobbin. Now, as we pick our stitch, so stitch number 1331, it's going to come up at a very, very small setting. It's very narrow at 1 millimeter and very short also at 1 or 0.9. So as I line it up, I'm going to want to have it so it's going to stitch on the blue fabric and then bite just a little bit into the green vine that I've put on my fabric here. Now I'm going to zoom in so you can really see what I'm doing. And then the other thing I'm going to do is instead of just letting it be in the center needle position, I'm going to move it all the way to the far right side. Then I can move my edge of my fabric right along the inside of my toe as a guide so I don't have to like kind of judge down the middle of the foot where I'm actually going. This is the easiest way to do a blind applique stitch. You can do this around any shape that's got a turned under edge. And as you do the little bite, it just really is going to make it so it looks like you've done it by hand, but with the 1/10 of the time. I'm going to just slide my little tail away. There we go. Stop with your needle down. That's going to save you time as you go around and pivot. Have your presser foot lifter engaged so it's really easy to lift and turn your fabric as you go. And then your hands can stay right on the fabric with you. All right, this should give us a little bit of an idea. I will have to say, sometimes staring at this foot and this small little tiny stitch so long, this is where you'd want to get one of the Bernina magnifier glasses. It attaches has a little bracket that's installed and then attaches here, and it really just takes your whole foot and magnifies it. In with the Bernina magnifier is actually 3 different lenses, so you can get it to match up with your eyesight just great. So if you're ever doing this late at night when your eyes are tired, or if you're doing it where you don't have a ton of light, it's really going to help you see, especially over a longer project. Okay, this will give us an idea. Bring our needle up, and it will look pretty as can be as we blind stitch that down with the blind applique stitch.